Hi everyone, Lisa here from Forest City Stitching. I hope everyone has had a good week. It's been about 4 or 5 days since you saw me last, since Christmas. And no, Arlo's meowing in the window. And yeah, it feels weird to film a regular Flossmas video, or Flosstube video, not a Flossmas video. So let's see if I can remember how to do that. All right, so I have a bit of gifts that I got for Christmas. As far as life updates, I've just been kind of prepping for the new year as far as my stitching goes. I almost had the idea to film a whip parade, but I'm glad I did not do that because it already took me all of yesterday afternoon to kind of get all my whips organized and my starting photos updated for whip warriors and all that good stuff. Arlo, what are you doing? Well, I don't think you need to scratch the window. Yeah, so I'm glad I decided not to do a whip parade. You just fell out the window. So yeah, right now it is really rainy out. It was a very rainy run. I'm dreading that I put those curtains back up. Very rainy and cold. So I immediately had a shower when I got home and to warm up. Yeah, all our snow's gone. It's like 5 degrees right now. Just get up to like 11. So it's going to be a long day. It just probably is going to be very rainy. Oh, Arlo. See, filming downstairs, I didn't have to deal with this crazy cat. Okay, enough rambling. So what did I get for Christmas that was a stitchy goodness? I got the next pigeon book. Hopefully those curtains don't get pulled down during this video. So I got In the Forest, and everyone's correct. Everything is wonderful in here. So I don't know when I'm going to start anything from here. As you'll see, I have a lot of new starts that I've already started. And then next, my parents got me this. So a Dutch Red House sampler by Modern Folk Embroidery. And so I saw it stitched, the model stitched up at Stitch North in October. And what got me were these little animals in the borders. Camera's not liking to focus on that, but like the little animals in the border is what got me. No idea when I'm going to stitch that. Got the floss as well. So I'm all ready for that eventually. I have my planners here, but I'm not referring to them because I haven't really been taking very good notes. I do need to get everything kind of organized though. I started to a little bit, but not really there. Arlo, leave the curtains alone, please. Okay. No particular order for these whips and new starts. So I started. I need a bigger, like a very big project bag that I can put in all my Artsy Housewife. One moment. Are you done? Okay. He's gonna rip these curtains off the wall. Okay. So I started Vicious by Artsy Housewife. now he's down eating. Which is very much like the vicious cat that was just in the window. And this is my start. I believe it's on a one-of-a-kind fabric by Roxy. And this is the Roxy Flosstube conversion. That's my start on that. Yeah, so I potentially have three housewives ready to go. I don't know if those are going to get started in the next 2 days, so we will see. Okay. I've been itching to start something from Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery, so I started Warm Winter Wishes. This was my Christmas Eve, Christmas Day stitch during our travels, and this is what they called for floss. This might also be on a one-of-a-kind Roxy Flosstube linen or Atom. I guess on a 20 count. So that's my start with that. Rule of Life, some modern folk embroidery came out for a few more stitches. Kind of finishing up the Great British Bake Off stitching. Okay, Arlo's letting himself out. Okay, it goes like this. So that's how this one's looking. I think I've used already one whole skein of the Vanquish. So that's coming along nicely. Arlo, can you make up your mind if you're staying or going? Keep opening the door. Alright, so this is a new start. So Tonight We Ride by Autumn Lane. And using the DMC. And I'm using the Fabric of the Month Club fabric from Roxy Flosstube for September. This is their September Brights or Modern colorway. So that's my start on that. Clearly there's going to be a lot of black stitching. Oh, there's a pencil I was missing. Keep that for another day. Alright, and then yesterday's start, so it's an unofficial sal with Karen the Stitching Owl. Sorry Karen, I wasn't able to hop on a Zoom call. As I said, that organization took much longer than I expected, and so I didn't actually get started on this until after dinner. So Fox Few by Plum Street Sampler. We are doing an official style of any of the Plum Street stacks. So, and this was my start here. Got that guy in there. And this is on porcelain 18 count. think I still need to add this to my Notion and my spreadsheet and my Facebook album. See, there's so many things that need to be updated when I do a new start. So I'm glad that I don't do that many new starts through the year. And that's with all the called for floss. And then you'll see this again next week because I'm not done what I want to do on it. But it's a friendship sampler. By Maximum Cross Stitch. Again, this is also for the Great British Bake Off catch up. So I'm working on adding in the ochre to the inside of that box. And for the challenge, or for the road trip stitches that I'm doing, I need 400 stitches, so I just didn't feel like pulling that out. I didn't do any stitching like later in the evening last night, other than on my fox view. Felt like it seemed too little for my eyeballs last night. Okay, so that is everything. So today's new start is going to be Quarantine Cats, which is a Haid. So that's going to be today's new start. I don't really have a new start plan for tomorrow. I might do something. As I said, I have 3 Artsy Housewife patterns that are ready to go. So we'll see. Those would make the most sense to start. Yeah. And then New Year's Eve new start is going to be the Peacock, Badger, and Unicorn. So that's all basted onto the scroll rods, ready to go. So that's joining in on Lee from Stick, Strings, and Other Things, her birthday start. Her birthday was yesterday, I believe, and I saw that she had posted that on Instagram. So yeah, that's all I have, I think. Now Arlo has calmed down and is laying underneath the curtains. Sorry for that chaotic start, but it's always interesting with him. And we'll see you in a week in 2025.